everyone, I am Nandini Rath.
Hi everybody, I am Trojani Rath.
We both are going to present on coronavirus. So let me first clear about coronavirus. This corona disease is caused by a virus which is known as novel 2019 coronavirus, which is now officially known as COVID-19. The full form of COVID-19 goes like CO means corona, VI means virus, D means disease, and 19 means 2019, as this virus affected the human being and was detected during the last phase of the year 2019. Its origin and spread. First COVID-19 case was detected on 17th November 2019 in Wuhan of China. From 17th November of 2019 to 10th April of 2020, that is within approximate of 5 months, it spread to 212 countries and maximum in Europe, that is more than 25 numbers of countries. Its major causes are inter-district travel, interstate and international travel of affected person. COVID-19 spreads in a circular cyclic chain method. A sample of COVID-19 spreading diagram. So as we know, it started in China, which then spread to USA. And then from USA, it again spread to Iran and UK. From UK, it went to Spain and Italy. And from Italy, it went up to India.
Let's know some general symptoms of COVID-19 are dry cough, drying of throat or sore throat, high fever, short breathing, tiredness, muscle stiffness, improper or unnatural taste and smell. Which human organ this virus affects? This virus badly affects the lungs of the human being, giving rise to pneumonia. Then the human dies by the severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS. Which group of human beings are vulnerable to this disease? Person having more than 55 to 60 years of age, because at this stage of age, the immunity power of the body is poor. Persons having high blood pressure, cardiac problem and diabetic problem.
So now let's know men or women who are more susceptible to COVID-19 and why. So the answer is men are more susceptible than women. So why? The reason goes like the COVID-19 affected person suffers from severe acute respiratory syndrome, which is known as SARS. That is due to the damage of the lungs then followed by heart. As per the WHO report, in the whole world, men smoke more than that of women and also consume alcohol more than that of women, by which their lungs are pre-damaged with certain intrinsic cardiac problem. When they are affected by COVID-19, it directly affects the lungs and the hearts, and then the person dies. So now let's move on to COVID-19 transmission and incubation. This virus transmitted from one person to another non-affected person is through respiratory droplets, that is mainly through coughing, sneezing and rest through handshaking and hugging and coming in close contact with the affected person and many other. Once this virus enters into a normal human body, it will take 2 to 14 days of time for incubation and to make that normal person into a COVID-19 affected person, for which in medical the affected or even the suspected persons are kept for a minimum of 14 days under observation. So now let's move on to the steps to avoid this virus transmission. By keeping the COVID-19 virus affected person in isolation, either in home quarantine or at a medical facility. Keeping a health log record of the affected person's family members, his or her friends, colleagues and many others. Using a 3-layer mask on the face or a dry clean cotton material with at least 2 folds. Repeated hand washing with alcohol-based sanitizer or using soap or a Dettol. Keeping social distancing at least 1 meter from one person to another and avoiding congregation of people in a single place and trying to stay at home maximum in own home and clean your home on a regular basis with available disinfectant like phenyl or Dettol mixed with water and many other. So now let's move on to the COVID-19 statistics as on date 10 April 2020. The worldwide statistics in which the Europe contributed the highest goes like total cases 21,30,991, total positive cases 15,65,294, total recovered 3,66,673, and total death counts up to 1,01,066. So now let's move on to Indian statistics, in which Maharashtra contributed the highest. The total cases goes like 7,347, total positive cases 870, total recovered 641, and total death 229. Now Odisha statistics, in which the Bhubaneswar contributed the highest. So the total cases goes like 3,547, total positive cases 50, total recovered 12, and death counts up to only 1. So COVID-19 spread in Odisha at a glance. Maximum positive cases detected on 5th April 2020, that is 80 numbers in a single day, and the second highest cases detected on 3rd April 2020, that is 50 numbers in a single day. So Odisha district-wise positive cases and death. Khordha has total positive cases 40, death 1. Bhadak has total positive cases 3, while death 0. Kalahandi has total positive cases 2, death 0. Puri has total positive cases 1 and death 0. Cuttack has total positive cases 1, death 0. Jashpur also has total positive case 1, death 0. Kendrapada has total positive case 1, death 0. Dhenkanal has total positive case 1, death 0. And the total counts up to the total positive case 50 and total death counts up to 1.
Bhubaneswar, area-wise positive cases and death. First Bhumika, total positive case 18, death 1. Jharpada, total positive case 4, death 0. Satyanagar, total positive case 4, death 0. Suryanagar, total positive case 7, death 0. BJP Nagar, total positive case 1, death 0. Baragara, total positive case 1, death 0. Sahid Nagar, total positive case 1, death 0. Unit 4, total positive case 1, death 0. Unit 8, total positive case 1, death 0. Kapil Prasad, total positive case 1, death 0. Jaidev Bihar, total positive case 1, death also 0. Total positive case 40, death 1.
Now let's move on to the various clinical facilities that we should opt. Those who find any flu or influenza-like symptoms in them can call to 104, and a group of health personnel will come to their home to provide effective healthcare services. In all districts, swab collection centers have been established for swab collection from various people. Corona corners have been established in the hospitals for counseling of people. Corona isolation wards have been established in all hospitals. COVID-19 hospitals with hybrid strength have been established in support of private hospitals such as Swarm Hospitals, Keem Hospital for providing healthcare services, and corporate hospitals such as MCL, TISCO and many other. Dedicated swab testing laboratories like RMRC Bhubaneswar, SCP Medical College, AIIMS are providing 24/7 services, and recently services shall be initiated in all other medical colleges.
Health and food tips to COVID-19 is we take a sun bath for 15 to 20 minutes around 10 to 11 o'clock. 1 egg per day. Every meal should be warm, not cold. Take oranges. Take warm water with lemon and drink to maintain the pH level of the body and also to keep the hydrated. Drink 1.5 liter of water daily. Take vitamin C and vitamin E. Take a rest. Get a 7 or 8 hour minimum. A healthy diet comprises of 3 types of foods: energy-rich, bodybuilding and protective foods. While your plate should have an item from each of these groups, it is the protective and bodybuilding foods that are growth and immunity boosters. Energy-rich foods, cereals and millets such as wheat, rice, ragi, bajra, jowar, etc. Fats, nuts, oil seeds, cooking oil, jaggery, butter, ghee, etc. Sugars, table sugar, honey, jaggery, etc. Bodybuilding foods, pulses, all dals, beans and milk products, curd, paneer and chanch, etc. Protective foods, seasonal fruits and vegetables, dark leaves, greeny leaf, yellow and orange colored cutters and fruits. There is no evidence that consumption of meat, chicken or eggs leads to a higher risk of acquiring COVID-19 infection. Ensure non-vegetarian food is cooked properly as a precaution. There is no evidence to support that virus spread through pet animals. The virus spreads from human to human. Those who rear chicken and goats are encouraged to consume truly cooked eggs and meat.
Why lockdown? How it is related to COVID-19? Let's take a look. A lockdown is an emergency protocol that prevents people from leaving a given area. A full lockdown will mean you must stay where you are and not exit or enter a building or the given area. This scenario usually allows for essential supplies such as grocery stores, pharmacies and banks to continue to serve the people. All non-essential activities remain shut for the entire period. Major objective is to avoid the congregation of public in a particular place. As COVID-19 spreads from affected person to other persons, hence during COVID-19 period, government has introduced complete lockdown to avoid such congregation of population to avoid spreading the virus. In Odisha, our Honorable CM has extended the lockdown from 14th April to 30th of April 2020. Effects of lockdown. In gradual days of lockdown, the common people are now very much scared and tensed, also feeling bored as well as worried. But why? Are they forgetting? Sunrise is not locked down.
Love is not locked down.
Ample time with family is not locked down.
Kindness is not locked down.
Creativity is not locked down.
Reading and learning is not locked down.
Imagination and innovative idea is not locked down.
Praying to God is not locked down.
Doing yoga, meditation and exercise is not locked down.
Sleeping is not locked down.
Walking in and for home is not locked down.
Hope is not locked down.
Cherish what you have. Lockdown is an opportunity to do what you always wanted to.
Using a mask is better than a ventilator. Stay at home is better than hospital.
Always remember, prevention is better than cure. Thank you all. Have a good day ahead.